Hello, welcome to another episode of Aaron Plays Technic. This quarry, I think it's about done. It's not far from bedrock. There was a little bit of water up around there, and as you can see, it's filled up the bottom, which is actually probably for the best because I think there's definitely lava and obsidian right there. So I think the quarry has paid for itself. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. I haven't done a lot of work in here. I meant to get around to setting up the sorting thing so that all the ores went to their own separate chests, but it hasn't happened yet. This is everything that the quarry has done and macerated and cooked, plus a couple of bricks that I threw in there just because I didn't feel like hanging out and cooking them. I did a lot of testing with combustion engines and power transport pipes because we need to refine some of this oil, and let me just tell you, refining takes a long time. I was running 6 engines, and it just took a while. So what my plan is, I want to make 2 refineries. I'll probably put one here, and then I'm going to run a transport pipe over this direction. I'm going to put 3 combustion engines, and I'll probably run them off of oil at first. They will take lava cells, but I think oil is in the middle. It's lava is the least efficient, and then oil and then fuel is the most efficient. So I'm gonna have to make some gold conductive pipe. I probably said transport pipe a minute ago. I'm gonna have to make some gold conductive pipe, some wooden conductive pipe, probably a few more wooden and gold waterproof pipes, but that's no problem because the cactus farm has been working overtime, and probably pretty soon I'm going to set up a mechanism to automatically cook that stuff, because that's really all I use cactus for. I was thinking about also setting up a cactus farm that automatically feeds the equivalent exchange chest, and a self-harvesting reed farm on a 5-minute timer that would fill it as well. So that would just be like bonus EMC. I think they're about 32 a piece or something like that. I don't know. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make probably a 4x4 or 5x5 endless pool of water, and I'm going to put a pump on it, and then I'm going to use the engines to generate electricity to power the pump and power both of the refineries. So I'm going to get all this stuff together, and we'll craft most of that stuff during the video, but I'm going to get it all together, figure out what I need, and then see how to put it all together. I dug this out because I was considering piping stuff over to the quarry to make it run faster, because if you add combustion engines to that, it's pretty fast. It's way faster than this. I still have trouble differentiating between buildcraft and industrial craft machines and power. Like, you cannot hook up the conductive pipe to the bat box. It won't take it unless you have to hook it up to the side of it. So that won't work, but I can hook a conductive pipe to the quarry and it will power it. So I did look, and the wireless mod is installed here to wirelessly transport liquid and stuff like that. Or rather, it was in creative mode, so I'm going to assume it works here too. So these are all the non-ores that the thing has gotten, and I'm going to go ahead and take the redstone because I'm going to need that. I don't know what's making that noise. That is creeping me out. I'm going to go ahead and cash in the nickelite for diamonds because I have nothing else to use that for at the moment. And actually, let's turn in all the sapphires too, because I don't know that we really need to do anything with them either. So now we've got 9 diamonds from the quarry. I don't remember how many diamonds it cost. So, yeah. But let me get all this stuff together, and this thing is still working. I've got plenty of stuff to make more solar panels, which I'm going to do. I'm going to make probably a couple more arrays to power the quarry. And then I think what I want to work on is I want to make like a real refinery, and basically like an engine block, so that then we can make a wireless electric transport thing, and we can move the power anywhere we want. I guess I don't know if it only works in unloaded chunks, or I'm sorry, I don't know if it only works in loaded chunks or what. I haven't really played that much with it. I set up one from where the tanks are now to the quarry, and it worked. So as long as it's not a really huge distance, it's probably not going to be a problem. So I'm going to need a bunch of glass. I have to make a tank to put the refined stuff in. And since I'm not using these for anything else, I'll go ahead and... I don't think I'm going to mess with waterproof cobblestone pipe. And I don't think you can make waterproof diamond pipe, but I'll give it a try right now just because. But oh wait, I forgot I have to do that. I don't think that's a thing. Gold waterproof pipe is, and I'll take all of those. Alright, so I'm going to go get everything together, and then we will start crafting, and then we'll set all this stuff up. So I will see you in just a second. Okay, welcome back. I think I've got everything squared away. This is a refinery. This is a combustion engine, and this is a mining well, and then you put that with a tank to make the pump. I've already made this many transport pipes, and you just put those with redstone, I believe, to make them conductive. I'm going to need to do that. I think I need at least a few wooden conductive pipes because those are the only things that will attach to the engines. So let's just make... Oh, wow, that was a lot. I actually didn't plan on making that many, but okay. No problem, really. So we got our gold conductive pipe. We got golden waterproof pipe. These things, the transport pipes, are not necessary right now. And I still have these 2 left over. So let's... put this stuff away so we can make room in inventory. And you know what, since I have the glass, let's go ahead and make more gold pipe, and then I'll split it up and do I'll go ahead and make a stack of conductive and then however many waterproof, because we're going to need the conductive pipe at some point, so we might as well have it on hand. Alright, hopefully I don't need anything else. I don't think so, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything because I think of that all the time, and then I'm mistaken. See, something fell in there. I don't know what it was. I wonder what the EMC for chicken eggs is, because chicken eggs are relatively easy to come by as well if you set up the chicken farm thing. So... Alright, hopefully I don't have to look any of this stuff up, but let's do this one first, and then and we'll go from there. Some of these things I've never crafted before, so... Alright, there's one refinery. See, that's 3 on top, the glass and the things, okay. And the pistons. Combustion engine. Okay, so pick gear, redstone, mining well plus tank equals pump. And then we're going to need these other tanks to pump the things in. I think we're probably going to need a couple of redstone engines also. At least 2, but maybe more. I may have to... Okay, wooden gears, glass, and pistons. And I think I just put the wooden gears away. And what's it? Wood goes on top. I'm all out. Oh, I only grabbed 2 gears. That was stupid. One of these days, I'm going to remember every single one of these recipes, and somebody's going to be like, "Wow, that was awesome." Let's go ahead and make a few levers. I got some fur too. I have no idea what to do with fur or big cat claws. Let's go ahead and make 6 of those, and that'll do it for now. Alright, so I think I've got this down pretty okay. Let's clear out a little more space right here. And I'll just say it's pretty amazing how much more liquid gold waterproof pipe holds than the wooden. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I need one of those, and then we'll put gold on it. And then we'll put the refinery. Alright, and then let's put wood right there. I thought I saw that it would drip out of the bottom, but I don't know if that's because there was a wood pipe on it in the tutorial I saw or not. It may be. It may be I just thought that it was just dripping. I don't really remember. Really, you don't have to have a pipe hooked up at the beginning, because basically what happens is these 2 on the right fill up with oil, and then when it refines it, it fills up this one with the fuel. So not that big of an issue at the moment. Okay, so let's put these. I just want to put them in line. Bam, bam, bam. I don't have a wrench. I need a wrench. Wait, I may be able to do it without it. I don't feel like running all the way back over there. I think if you have pipes laid out already, they will automatically go to the conductive pipe. Let's see. Oh, they still went to the engines. That's okay. So gold transport pipe is going to go up there. If I can place it. Just like that. And down. Alright, now that's connected. I'm going to run over and get the wrench. And I think I'm going to have to make another path from inside the base to out here, because That's it's kind of a pain running around. So let's see what's happening over at the quarry. Still going. That's good. As soon as I refine some oil, I want to put the wireless thing on there, and I'm sure that's pretty expensive to make. We'll just bring 22 of those. It's probably pretty expensive to make the wireless transmitter things, but that's not that big of a deal. I don't mind. Alright, so there are the engines. We want to wrench them so they all face up. And if you click on them, the gas goes here, or I should say the fuel. Lava fuel or oil goes here, and the water fills up right here. So let's do, let's eat first. I was running 6 of these right over here earlier in a little creative test thing, and it almost drained that thing. They were running on fuel, and boy, were they thirsty. So that's going to go here, 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 and then we'll probably just put the pump right there, and then just dig this out and put the water there. Alright, so... And that's the cool thing about pumps that I hadn't considered until just now. If there's water down there, they'll actually, you know, they extend. So you don't have to, you know, run your pipe upward or vertically unless you just have to get around some stuff. Alright, that is now infinite. See, there it goes. It's beautiful. And I think between now and the next episode, I'm actually going to come over here and beautify this area a little bit, since it is going to be our refinery. Maybe it should, you know, have some safety rails and stuff like that. Alright, so let me, I just want to make this, oh, hopefully that doesn't go to any part of our base. Alright, I just wanted to make that 1 block deeper, or wider, or, you know, whatever. Just because it takes random source blocks from around here. So if your pool isn't big enough, it seems like it actually empties it. So we're gonna need a little light up here, and then the conundrum is this powers the pump, which cools the engine. So until we have a pipe on that, we really can't run this thing. Alright, so everything has power except for we need a redstone engine. And we need that right here. And I'll tell you what, I was running this pump before. Once those engines turn yellow and red, they really pump a lot of liquid really quickly. So I didn't realize that, and it was after the episode was over, and I just happened to come over here, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. But it really wasn't worth turning back on. I just thought I'd mention it right now. So I think that's it. We got liquid pumping through our pipe here. That skeleton is very curious as to what's happening. So I guess we'll fire this up, and I'm just going to put one lava cell in each for now. And then I have redstone, so just put a lever. No? Okay. Oh, I know why. I bet well, I'll say I think I know why. It's the old thing where the redstone only goes into one thing, so I have to make a repeater. So what I'll do is I'll just use a few torches for now, and then I'll just knock them off when I want to stop it, because that's not really that big of a deal for me. How come that's not going? Well, that's weird. This happened to me when I was testing, and it was because I didn't have a conductive pipe above it. So you see the electricity shooting over there. It's not shooting to the pump anymore because there's no work to do, because all the engines are full of water. So you can already see we've got our first bit of fuel right there. And I don't know if I can get that or not. Let's see. No, I don't think it's enough yet. That's okay. So basically, these things are going to run, and they're powering the pump, which gives them water, and they're also powering the refinery. And I actually tried this with one of those fast electric engines that I used on the quarry with one solar panel, and it did nothing, and then I put a low voltage solar array on it and it worked, but it wasn't enough energy. So I think this will be a pretty good solution for now. When these run out of lava, I'll use oil in them, and basically what I want to do is I want to refine every single bit of this, and there's still more to be pumped out. That thing is not empty yet. So once we get something, you know, what I may do is add 3 more engines on this side, or actually I'll have to add them. I don't know. I'll have to redesign that. I was really just setting this up, you know, for the one thing. I could always add one like right here and then extend the water pipe or something and put another conductive wooden pipe there. But yeah, so that is our refinery for now. I don't even know if I can get that out of there. I know you can put a bucket in the middle. No, you can't. I think you put you can say what goes in what tank, but so then what I'll do is I'm gonna have to probably add at least one more engine when I add the other refinery, because I don't know that that's going to be enough power to get anything done in a timely manner. So let's go ahead and use our other redstone engine right here. So see, that's going to start pumping, and I'm just going to put the tank in the wall right here. And it's going to take a really long time for this thing to fill up, so I'm not even going to put all of them there. But yeah, so that's going to pump in. It's going to fill up the tank. I think this is actually working better than it did in my test world, which is nice, because I went away for 5 minutes over there. I had 6 engines over here lined up, and they exploded because for some reason the water pump wasn't pumping the water to them, and it just really didn't work. So my dream is to one day have a facility where I just have just rows of these engines and huge water tanks with a bunch of pumps, and they're just pumping water everywhere and pumping fuel everywhere, and then we have like as much power as we want. Besides, besides solar, I guess. I mean, solar is actually pretty awesome, but you don't really need diamonds to make any of these things. So, lesson learned on that one. I'll be making a combustion engine since you can run it with lava, and using that to do some work as far as quarrying or whatever. So, there's our little refinery. I'm pretty happy with it. Obviously, the quarry is not running right now because it's night, and it's only solar power. I think that's no, that's our second Enderman. I was gonna say that's the first one I've seen, but I remember we killed that one in one of the first few episodes. So I'm gonna industrialize this area a little bit. Looks like morning already, which means probably time to end the video. I forgot to mention before, I used to play Better Than Wolves, and I really liked that, and I wish I had discovered Technic sooner, because I really enjoying playing this stuff and doing this. So I don't get a lot of views, and that's fine. I only have one subscriber, and I know him, and that's also fine too. It's really weird, the other Let's Play I did, or I don't know if I still do it or not. I'm on hiatus from that, I guess. I have subscribers, like 25 subscribers or something, but each video gets less than 10 views. It's really weird. Oh, there's a jellyfish. I need the slime. I need to make some sticky pistons, and I haven't seen any slimes around, and jellyfish are the only other way I know to get it. So it looks like we're all set here. I think what I want to do is I want to totally drain these two and then fill them back up and then refine them again. But like I said, refining stuff takes a really long time unless you have a ton of power, and since we're running on lava right now and oil is our alternative, I don't really know that we could generate enough efficient power to really run this thing like it should be run. So with that, I'm going to call it an episode. I probably will run around and do some other things and just let this go, and I'll come back and check on it to make sure none of the engines are red, because I really don't want all this stuff to blow up, especially since they're so close to the pump and the refinery and everything. Yeah, I think this is a good one. I'm really enjoying this part right now that I'm getting into the build craft. So anyway, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.